Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 19, making money with cows. In this video we're going to look at your overall setup costs and how much profit it's going to bring, whether it's worthwhile or not. Now a small cow pasture is going to cost us 100 grand, and the cows for it are 50 cows are 125,000. So straight away you're talking 225k before you've even started. So we're down at the animal dealer on Ravenport, which is down there in the middle. Animal dealer, for those who don't know. And two ways of actually picking up your animals. So we'll just do that quickly. I've got the line runner and I've got this trailer holds 12 cattle. Right, so we drive into the animal enclosure box, then jump into the vehicle, and we've got the open animal dialogue. And basically we've got pigs, or we can buy cows, and we want cows. We get some Brahmans and we can load these 12. There we go, so we've got 12 trailers full. Confirm. Are they in there? I don't think it confirmed. No, they're not in there. Yes, they are in there. 2 decks? Yes. Right, so let's get that to the farm. You need a cow pasture, which go into the shop, animal pens, and then we scroll over, and I went straight past it. You've got the large cow pasture for 300,000, minus 13 slots, that's 200 sheep, and I've gone for the smaller one, which is, that was I think 13 slots as well, 50 cows in there, and they're 100 grand a piece. Now the reason I haven't done the larger one is, you will see in a minute by the amount of stuff you need just to keep 50 of them running. So we know that cows aren't fast reproducers, and I think currently I've got about 38 in there, and it's saying it's going to take about 31 hours. So I think the main thing you're going to make money from is milk. So what we're going to do is fast forward time and see how much money we're going to make over a 2 to 3 day period, because I think you'll have to do a little bit more, otherwise you're not going to be making enough really. I just reset the milk, so there should be no milk in. Well, milk might be there since driving up to here, but that's about it. Should be empty of milk, so we'd run a 48 hours and see how much money we're going to get. Now to offload, for those who don't know, it's straight into the back, drive up. There, the analog buttons come up on the menu, and then we will basically push them all over to the left, but we don't want to do that till we have a look in the menu. You can see I've got 38 in there at the moment. Reproduction rate is 31 hours and it's generated 98 litres of milk. And see, the water, when you've got 50, you want about 50,000, and total mixed ration you need 200,000, hay silage you need 200,000 or more. Once we put these extra 12 in, it will drop down. They won't all be in the green, I doubt. So let's add we'll add these 12 at the Silver Star to the farm. Confirm. Now we go into the settings, and yeah, we got 12 Brabhams. So yeah, the reproduction rate on those hasn't changed yet, but it's a long time. Right, so we'll have a quick look for those who haven't seen the cow pasture before. This to the side here is where the water is. You can fill it up there, which I think that's empty. Yep, we've emptied that of water. That's your water fill point. Here is where your straw. Now you can use the blowers to blow the straw in, but I just prefer just tipping it. You just put it in a trailer, tip it in, that's it. It just fills up, spread itself out. Jobs are good. And then moving round, we've got the slurry and manure points, and then round the back is the milk. Now for the water, I've got myself one of the placeables. Just as easy, put this right next to it, and then I should have put it over there where the water was really, but never mind. And this is where the milk's going to come out of. So in order, for those who don't know about total mixed ration is, now I'm using this mixer because it does provide, it's about 17,000 litres, and Giants have made me work for it, because the total mixed ration I put in there is 200,000. Now that was it takes 17,000 for each one, so that's a hell of a lot of loads. It got a bit boring where you do need a bigger mixer, so this is why I'm using this one. And the rations are 4,000 of straw, which I've got that in there. I can't fill that from the loft because that's run out of hay. You don't want grass, you want hay. And then we want another 4,000 of hay. Right, that'll do. And then the last bit is the silage. Now all this setup did take me quite a while because I had to get some silage in, and these bunkers got had a million in there. What we down to? Yeah, so I've already put a few 100,000 in there with the mixed ration and silage on its own. But the strange thing is, when you use total mixed ration, you get 100% effectiveness. And when you use hay and silage, it says effectiveness 75 with the grass. But the two only go up to 80%. So if you're going to do this, you just want to use total mixed ration. You see now the food's gone down where there's enough room there probably for about another 30,000. But I'm not going to fill this up. This took me about 5 hours to set up as it is. So let's get on with what it's going to make. Right, so you see all the levels on the top left there, they're all in the green. That means we've got total mixed ration. If they're not in the green, it will, when you come to the trough, it will separate it out, each item singly, and it won't come up as total mixed ration, which that has. See, total mixed ration, start overloading. So we'll get rid of that just because I've got it. I've also got the conveyor to help with cleanup, and that is turned on. Start engine, that is turned on, so that should just clean everything up as and when we need it. We'll get that out of the way. Now, as the growth rate is only at 1 every hour, I think we're better off, may as well just take one out. So let's just sell one, because it's going to take 24 hours. It was like 30 hours. And every time one is reproduced, I will put it in the back of the trailer. So that is our profit as well as the milk. So we're going to have to do it for, what's the time? Yeah, it's 31. So you're only going to get, over a 48-hour period, you're only going to get a maximum of just under 2. So you're not going to make many So I think we might be better off doing it over 5 days, and we will see what profit we have made on the milk, because the milk, sold milk, is down there. So I think that about covers getting things ready. But like I said, you do need quite a lot of stuff. It's the Total Mix ration. You need to get that silage. Use these 2 bunkers, and then you can always have one on the go while one's full up with your silage, because you need silage and you need silage to make Total Mix ration as well. Right, so I think we are ready to fast forward time for 5 days, and hopefully I will be able to, every time one spawns, I'll take it out and put it in the trailer. So I will see you shortly. So here we are, 5 days on, and what have we made? There's the 5 days. We went from, it was the Wednesday, I thought it was Saturday, but it's not. So we come along to today, which is Monday, and we've generated the 16,000 litres, 16,380 litres in the tanks, and there's a little bit in the tanker as well. Plus, I was surprised how much slurry and manure it made. Where the slurry there's 31,000, so that's enough to spread on some fields, and 46,000 on the manure. Now the production rate is like, as you can see, 27 hours, and the Brahmans, they're like on the 100 hours. But interestingly, with the Total Mix ration, if you've got it full of Total Mix ration, it doesn't use any of the hay or the silage or the grass. It will just use all the Total Mix ration, and you see it's got down into the orange. I did top up the water in the straw, but that was about it. Over in this tanker, we should have nearly a full load, because there's another 16,000 to go into there. So we'll leave that filling up, and then every time one was reproduced, I just put it in the trailer, and we gain, it's just really one a day really. So that's 10 grand if you're gonna go and deliver them. But the one advantage is that if you leave this trailer here, you can wait till you've got a full load, and you don't have to worry about maintaining the cattle what's in there. So you can just wait till you got a full trailer and then go and sell them. So that was 10 grand. So you're only talking 2 grand a day. So we need to go and sell this milk then, and see if it's going to be worthwhile. So how much milk we got? It isn't quite 32,000, so it was just under a full tanker's worth. And prices for milk at the moment, I'll fast forward the time a little bit and see if we can let them go up a bit, and I will see you at whichever buy point it is, the ranch or the restaurant, and see what sort of profit we get. Okay, back in a minute. So we got a good price, and the price is at the ranch at the moment at 1,764 per 1,000 litres. So we should get half decent profit off this. It takes so long. Fast forward time. Right, so you've got 55,208. So if you did have a 200 cattle, you're going to be doing 200 grand a week off milk, and then you should be getting about 16 cattle, which is going to generate you about 32,000. So overall, the milk is the one what's going to generate you the most money. Just bear in mind that if you're going to do a large one, you do need to have a lot of grass, a lot of Total Mix ration, a lot of everything, and straw and hay to be able to keep on top of it all. But all in all, not a bad little profit. Right, we'll leave it there for today. If you've enjoyed the video, please give a like, and if you want to see more content, then hit that subscribe button. I normally don't upload daily. Okay, thanks for watching. Till next time, goodbye.